Welcome everybody in Internet Land. This lesson is called I Used to Love Her by Guns N' Roses. Deals with three chords that are perfect starter chords. You got a D, an A, all major chords, and a G. And the cycle is going to go from D to A to G and back to A. Now the strumming pattern, this is pretty good because the strumming pattern is, it's pretty basic, but it's a 2-bar strumming pattern. In other words, on the D chord, you're going to do one rhythm, but then on the A chord, when you change bars, you're going to do a different rhythm. But the strumming pattern itself goes over 2 bars. So it sounds like this. Here's just the pattern. But what you're going to do now is you're going to change in between the chords. So you're going to start and you're going to go D, kind of like that. Now if you notice on the page there's these 3 open strings here, or 4 open strings or something like that. All that is it's giving you a grace period to where you can lift off that D chord and jump to the A chord without having to stop the rhythm of the music, which is the most important thing. Most people, when they hear a song, they just want to hear the chords themselves change at the right time. I mean, the rhythm, as long as the rhythm is smooth, that's more important than playing on the D for every last single eighth note. So as we make this change, it's like this. And then you're going to do the same thing as you bridge the gap between the A and the G. Now you don't need to accent it that way. I'm accenting it so you can hear that open string little scoop thing, but you don't have to do it that way. In fact, you probably shouldn't do it that way. But in context, when you speed it up, you don't really hear it. Now what else you should do is try to form the habit of tapping your foot. You always want to kind of tap and strum at the same time to where you have a sense of where the downbeat is. To where as I'm going down, my hand and my foot, they go down together and they come up together. So it's kind of like you're connected on a string or something like that, where you're down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, that kind of thing. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up. And to plug in the pattern here, you're just going to go through and you're going to do a bar of D to a bar of A. Then you're going to reset the strumming pattern to a bar of G back to a bar of A. So that's the cycle. So that's the 4-bar cycle. You're going to do that 2 times, that whole cycle 2 times over for a total of 8 bars. And then you're going to go to the second line down here, which is a G chord, to an A chord, G chord, A chord, which sounds like this. 3 times. 3, 4. And then you're going to loop back over. But the strumming pattern is exactly the same. It's just down, down, up, down, up, down, up. The ending part there is just a little, what I do is I always try to keep the feel of it no matter what. So when you strum that D, 2, 3, 4, you want to keep the momentum going in your body, not just in your head. You don't want to go, and let the chord die, let your hand die. So you want to kind of count it out and keep the division, keep some sort of rhythm in your hand. 2, 3, 4. And then that little thing at the end there is actually you're going to use your pinky. I'll have to zoom up for this part. You're going to use your pinky, and you're going to pull off from the 3rd fret back to the 2nd fret. And that's on the 1st string. And then you're going to pick the 2nd string note at the 3rd fret, which is already part of the D chord, and go right back to the 1st string. So that little bit is... And if you do it with the feel, you have to kind of come in a little bit. And then I do kind of a down, up, down, and then that very next down would start back over. So you got the whole thing from the beginning is... Happy song, right? Then we switch to the G part. 2nd time. 3rd pass. And then on the D, 2, 3, 4. And then it repeats. So hopefully this helps. I know it's a little bit fast, but given the video length and all that stuff, trying to keep them kind of condensed. If you have any questions, you can always email me. And please print out the notation and follow along. And hopefully this is a good little lift-off point for you guys. So thanks very much, and I'll see you next time.